Hello, I'm Eden Scritchfield, and this is Confessions of an Overweight Personal Trainer. Growing up, I was always the overweight, chubby middle schooler girl. Hated gym class, dreaded the mile run every spring. Most of my family is very overweight, and it seems that genetically I do have a predisposition to being thicker or bigger. Ask me the science behind that, and I couldn't really explain it, but I'm sure if you ask any woman from the size 8 to 12, I'm sure they would tell you the same exact thing. It seems that some of us have to fight our genetics every single day. Yeah. When I was entering high school, my parents decided to join a gym. Our friends opened a single car garage CrossFit gym, and it was really awesome. My mom asked me to go once, and from day one, I was completely addicted. I remember the first day I went, it was actually around my birthday, and they made a birthday workout specifically for me, and it was the first time I ever felt super included in an environment that I usually feel really foreign and very unsafe, and it was really, really special. I'll never forget that day. So I did CrossFit all through high school and some into college, but when I moved to college in 2015, I ended up getting sick and have just only recently recovered from a lot of those symptoms. So it made working out very difficult in college. So on top of a stressful college schedule, 7 years of these symptoms, being an RA and an intern and working part-time, I, did the best I could to stay active in college. I took up some running and, lifted here and there, but it was really difficult. Fast forward to getting married, and my husband and I still were living in Phoenix. The pandemic hit, and we all know what happened to our health during that time. So I ended up getting to the heaviest weight that I ever was pre-pregnancy, and that was really crappy. I did not like that. Very early on in the pandemic, it was like August of 2020, we ended up moving to Nashville. And so I arrived in Nashville, the heaviest I ever was at that point, and I did a very bold thing, and I ended up getting certified as a personal trainer. It took me about 6 months to get certified as a trainer and as well as being a nutrition coach. While getting certified, I hired a coach who was really awesome, and over the course of about half a year, I dropped 20 pounds. So it was very sustainable, it was very slow, and I felt amazing. I felt so, so good. Even at my leanest and best since college, I was still 160 pounds. But to me, that felt really good. I felt lean, I felt strong, and metabolically great, hormonally great. And yeah, it was great. Despite my symptoms and everything still going on, physically, I still was pressing in and trying to work out and stay, as healthy as possible. And then we got pregnant. And in pregnancy, I gained 40 pounds, so it was quite a bit of weight. And so fast forward to now, I still have about 20 of those pounds that I have not yet lost. I am breastfeeding, and my baby still wakes up 1 to 2 times a night to eat. Trying to stay active as best as possible, while also not trying to diet. To not lose my milk supply. That's really important to me. But I am still overweight, and I'm still pretty unhappy with how I look. My confessions are these. I'm a personal trainer, and I am not being overly cautious about my food intake, how much I'm eating. I'm not getting 10,000 steps a day. I'm not lazy, but I'm not doing the most at the same time. I like sugar, I like sweets, and I feel like with the fatigue and being sleep deprived, it does a number on your sweet tooth and your energy levels to be able to do really intense workouts or the things that I would really love to be doing. I do my best to work out 3 times a week amidst our social life and all the traveling and hosting that we do and other things that we're involved with in our life. I do my best to stay as active as possible. But sometimes all those other real life things, overshadow the drive or the commitment, I guess, to look a certain way, while having a baby. I feel like though I am doing weight loss the right way, taking all of the factors of real life combined and then adding a little bit of hard work, there is hard work involved, all of that combined, with the realities of life, I feel like is all I can really ask of myself. I feel like that's pretty fair. I could go harder. I could come up with a really strict plan. I could be really diligent and weigh all the food and track everything. I could. And I don't know, maybe I should. But here are some other confessions. I just recently got answers for my health. And I'm finally better after 7 years, a quarter of my life. And I think a part of me just wants to soak in that goodness. Without over fatiguing my body with, again, waking up and feeding a baby. And I just want to enjoy that. I just want to soak and be present with that healing and just, and not mentally drain myself. The baby stage goes by so fast. I'm now realizing he's 9 months now, almost 10 months. And I just wasted so much time being depressed and worrying about my body and what it looked like and trying to get back to working out so that I could slim down, so I could prove to everyone that I'm a trainer and, I can bounce back quickly even though I had a baby. And it just destroyed me. And I told myself when I had him in my belly, I told myself I wouldn't do that. And I did. I still did. I let it get to me. And honestly, enjoying every moment I can with him, soaking up every cuddle, every nursing session, like eating enough for my milk supply instead of getting up and getting those extra 2,000 steps to, try to lose weight. Like, those things just don't matter to me right now in this season. My season right now means being everything that I can be for my son while he's still so little. And there will come a time where I can go really hard, right? Like, there's going to be a day where I get to sleep through the night and I can wake up the next day fully refreshed. Maybe parents will be living here by then because we don't have help here either. And, I can go work out without handing him off to a stranger or making all the perfect arrangements so I can get a 45-minute workout. One day those things will fall into place, but he won't always be a baby. He won't always be what he is right now. And I can't waste that time worrying about how I look. So right now, I'm okay with being a little overweight if it means snuggling my son a little longer for a nap. If it means giving him the best nutrients from my body and my milk supply, making sure I'm eating enough so that he can have enough. Or taking more time out of my day to prepare home-cooked food and good food for him because he's on solids now. Making sure that I can make him that food instead of, making time for a longer workout or more walks or whatever. Or just sit and play with him, like just to be present, be a present mom. Those things matter more right now. My confessions as an overweight personal trainer may make you laugh. They may make you feel seen. They might make you feel nothing. But however you see them, I'm okay with them. And I'm at peace with the right now. And I'm just realizing there's just so much more to life than how you look.